And we are off. So as I said, I want to do a quick demonstration. I'm already inside of the back office of, even though it's a demo account, it functions exactly like a live account is. So it's an exact replica of a live account where you're going to see real money. Now you see there's already money in Mr. Paul David's demo account, okay? He has 30 up here and he has 300. He has that because accounts have already opened after his, okay, in this demonstration that we're doing. So we got friend 1, we got friend 002, we got friend 003, and they were all done on June the 4th. And of course, we went into friend 001 and we opened up 3 accounts on their account. They instantly received, and guess who else received more money instantly and simultaneously? Paul David did. So we go back to the dashboard, okay? You see he has 30 and 300 in the 10X. Again, those accounts that were open after friend 001 were independent of Paul David's involvement, but yet, because the whole community controls the input and output, everyone's just having 3 to mimic and duplicate them that will also do the same, have 3 of their friends, associates, businesses, or communities, whomever, okay, come right after them and do the exact same thing. Everyone's only doing a one-time involvement. I need that one time to hit us like a ton of bricks, to where it's simply kept at you understanding one time, which secures everyone's only doing a one time out of pocket, okay? Now, our plan of action, guys, secures accounts never stop opening, because with the infrastructure and the way it's structured with the 3x10 force matrix, okay, by everyone just doing their one-time involvement and having 3 mimic who do the same, everyone does that one time, and your partners, they just do it one time. The main thing I want you to understand, it secures accounts never stop opening. And so if it secures that accounts never stop opening and everyone receives from all accounts following theirs, where you instantly receive a micro royalty from every account that opens up. Remember, your first 3 are your involvement. Everyone else, okay, is independent of your involvement. And as you're receiving from every account, it's ongoing residual cash flow that's unavoidable. You can't move out of the way of it at all, okay? So I want to go to, I brought his Facebook up here, okay? He's a good friend of mine, okay? So he won't mind me putting him, making this public, because he knows I'm about transparency. So I'm just gonna choose just one random person here. I'm gonna do Mr. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶𝗺𝗿, okay? 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶𝗺𝗿 here. So we're gonna come back here, and you see Paul David's account has 0 for today, right? 0. So I'm gonna do Mr. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶𝗺𝗿, okay? And then I'm just gonna put in a random email address. Okay. This is just for demonstration purposes only, okay? But if I were, if this was a real account that we're gonna open up for Luigi, of course we get his real email address. But listen, that's all that it is involves in creating the account. Now, Luigi's gonna do just a one-time out of pocket. That he's only ever required to do one time. And when he does that, that activates the account. And then that's gonna immediately, okay, have Mr. Paul David receiving again. So we'll come down here, we're gonna put in, I'm not a robot. Let me copy this email address here. Making sure I grab that email, okay? Come down here and do 66684 and hit invite. So all guests that are looking at this, okay, that you're not partnered up with us yet, folks, we control the input and output, okay? I brought this as just a little visual understanding, like my remote control. We control the input and output. If I want to change the channel, I just simply put in the numbers. And by Luigi just simply opening and activating an account, look at what happened to Mr. Paul David's account. His money went up instantly. So that's what I love, because the artificial intelligence, folks, it's programmed to eliminate any skepticism and eliminate any doubt, because it's going to take place instantly. That is instant withdrawable money, is what I like to say. Okay. Now, so when we go to the team here, you'll see now it's not 3 anymore, it's 4. Okay. You see Mr. Luigi, June the 5th, just opened this account. So let's copy that email. Now I'm going to leave Paul David's account here. I'm going to leave it open live so we can see this live and in color. When I refresh, watch, his money does not change. Okay. Are y'all seeing that? Money doesn't change. 75 for the day, 750 up here. Overall, 375 down here in the 10X, 3750 up here in the standard. Refresh again. Results still the same. Okay. Now, let me pop over here to another window. Okay. And I'm going to log into Luigi's account. Put in the password. Hit I'm not a robot. Mountains here. Mountains, okay? Log in. Now, you see where you are in Mr. Luigi's account. I'm just accepting and confirming these terms and conditions for security purposes. Come up here, bring that up there, out of my way, close that window. Now, we see Luigi Brunin up here. Now, even though it's a demo account, it functions like a live account. We love to be able to show this because it literally has people to see the transparency. In this day and time, folks, transparency is like so valuable, okay? Because with so many different companies doing a rug pull, with so many different companies where you got to gamble your money, with so many people getting involved and not getting results, okay? They need to see how this operates so they can see that this is going to take place for everyone, okay? And so we have the plan of action that secures accounts never stop opening, because Miss Luigi only got involved because he's going to do the same thing. So watch. So we're going to come down here and we're just going to randomly choose. Let me just randomly choose just 3 others here. Let me go back to the Facebook. And let's do Peter Marriage. So we're going to do Peter. I'm just going to do Peter M, okay? At coopcf.com. Now, folks, I'm just going to do 1 account so you guys will see we receive on every account following ours. 1 account, we're receiving. 2 account, we receive 3, 5, 100, 300, 5,000. Doesn't matter. You're receiving a royalty from every single one of them. Every single one. There is no cycling. There's no rotation. There's no waiting for certain accounts to open up before you receive. No. When I come down here and put in this code that I'm not a robot, this is just as if Luigi doing a one-time out of pocket. Well, not Luigi, Peter M doing a one-time out of pocket. Okay, opening up an account after Luigi, right? 37, okay. When I hit that button here, that is just as if that account became active, and 1.5 seconds later, do you guys see what happens to Luigi's account? Instantly. Folks, this money he can count on coming in at this point every month. Or if he's in a 10X, 8750. Okay. Now, let's go back to over here. Okay. Remember when I refreshed Paul David's account, it didn't move, correct? Watch when I refresh it now. It moved, folks. Independent of Paul David's involvement. Now, remember, everyone's having 3 come after them. Everyone does that. Folks, we don't want anyone that is not going to be able to cooperatively cooperate doing the one-time transaction, okay? Because there again, if we bring someone that comes in that doesn't do the 2 steps, okay, the plan of action secures accounts never stop opening. Why would we want someone in when they only have to do this once, where they only have to come out of pocket once, and their 3 that they have who are going to do the same only have to do this once? We don't want no one coming in if they're not going to do it once, and you're receiving on every account. Your only involvement is your first 3. Your 3 friends, their only involvement is their first 3. Those guys, their only involvement is their first 3, right? Everybody's doing that one time. Now, let's go down here. Okay, so we got Peter M in there. Let's go back here. Let's get let's select another one. Let's do Paul Rice, and we're gonna do Matthew Alvin. Okay, we're gonna do those 2, Paul Rice and Matthew Alvin. Let me go back here. Let's do Paul Rice at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹.com, and then we're gonna do Mr. Matthew Alvin at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹. Again, guys, I'm just creating random information just so y'all can see how it performs, okay? Obviously, when I get ready to put them in, it's going to be their real account, okay? Now, this is just as Paul and Matthew, let's say they were referred by Luigi, and they're going to open up an account. When those 2 transactions complete, okay, 1.5 seconds later, ladies and gentlemen, more money is in Luigi's account. But not only did Luigi receive, 9 other people just received an increase in their residual cash flow. We all know who's one of those 9, right? Mr. Paul David. When I refresh his screen, watch what happens to his money. Every time, from every account, from this day forward, independent of his involvement. Now, I'm going to come back to Luigi, but let's go ahead and grab someone right now while I'm here. And let's go into, let's say, Peter M, okay? I'm going to copy Peter M. Okay, we're going to go back to the login screen. Now, Peter M was someone who created an account after Luigi, and of course, it's after Paul. So let's remember Luigi's his progress at this point. He's at 26.25, and he's at 262.50. Okay, come back over here. Paul David is at $11.25 for the day and 112.50 in the 10X. Got it? So let's go ahead and log out because I know it's gonna log me out because it's gonna time me out at a certain point, which is okay. So bada boom, bada bing. Now let's jump into the presentation here real quick, fast. Actually, let me do that. Let me stop the recording.